Hey everyone, welcome back to Rachel's Fit Pilates. This is a stability workout, working the hips and the pelvis. These are moves to complement your weightlifting or your sports, or to gain more strength and stability for everyday life. Okay, so let's get started. Let's start by lying on our backs. And we'll go into hip release first. So let's start with the right leg. We'll drop our hip to the side, trying to keep the pelvis stable, so not rocking over like this. Drag that foot, so have it in contact with the mat as we straighten the leg out. Internally rotate, so rotate it inward. Draw that leg back up to our starting position. Let's do that 2 more times. So opening up in the hips, being careful not to drop. Keeping that pelvis level. Straightening that leg out. Rotating inward and drawing back in. And again, open up, drag that foot, rotate inward, and come back up. Let's go to the other side. Open, drag that foot, keeping it in contact with the mat the whole time. We rotate inward as we draw up. And again, open, drag that foot, rotate in and come up, open up, drag that foot, rotate and come back up. Let's place our hands on our low belly. We're gonna breathe in as we feel our rib cage expand. And then as we exhale, we wanna focus on really drawing those abs in. And again, breathe in. Feeling that puff up as we do. And then exhale, draw the abs in. Breathe in. Exhale through the mouth as we draw the abs in. Again, breathe in. And last one, exhale, draw the abs in. Okay, let's place our hands to the side. We'll do hip rolls. So legs are hip distance apart. We breathe in. Exhale, let's roll up. So we go through the low abs. We come up onto the shoulder blades. We want to make sure that we're not popping in the ribs. So keep those abs down. The spine is neutral. Breathe in here. And exhale, roll down. Nice and slow, 1 vertebra at a time. Let's do that again. Breathe in, exhale, roll up nice and slow onto the shoulder blades. Breathe in here, and exhale, roll down. Let's do 1 more. Breathe in, exhale, roll up. Now watch your legs too. If you feel like as you come down, these want to open up, try to make sure your knees are pointing towards the wall across from you. Breathe in, and exhale, roll down. Let's add a little more challenge here. So let's roll up again. Let's take the right leg, place it into tabletop. You can feel that in the glutes. Hold here. Place the foot down and roll back down. Again, roll up. Left leg in tabletop. Hold here, use this glute to keep you up. Place the foot down and roll back down. Let's do toe taps. So we're gonna roll back up onto the shoulder blades. Right leg comes in tabletop. We'll do 10 toe taps. Now before you tap, draw those abs down. We have our abs engaged. We're gonna tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Place that foot down and roll down. And again, breathe in. Exhale, roll up. Place the other leg into tabletop and we'll tap for 10. Make sure that this leg, the supporting leg, the knee is pointed towards the wall and it's not opening up. The other thing we want to be mindful of is that this hip of the tapping leg is not dropping. So we have to keep those hips level. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Place that foot down and roll down. From here, let's roll back up. We're going to work on extending the leg now. So you'll feel that as you extend the leg, it's going to feel more difficult. It's further away from us. We're going to extend towards the wall and come back to tabletop. Now, if you can, look at your hips. We can even place our hands on our hips. Extend. Are you level? I am. Come back to tabletop. Extend. Come back to tabletop. Extend. I really feel this in the supporting glutes. Extend. Back to tabletop. Let's do one more. Extend. Back to tabletop. Place that leg down and roll down. Let's go to the other side. Roll back up. Place the leg in tabletop. We reach towards the wall. We check our hips, are they level? And come back to tabletop. Extend. Back to tabletop. Keep those abs drawn in. This will help support us. This will help support the spine. Help keep us level. And let's do 2 more. Are you sinking? Use that glute. Place the leg down and roll down. So from here, let's do 1 leg circle. So we'll start with the right leg in tabletop. The left leg will extend. So there are different variations we can do for this. We'll start in tabletop. As we progress, we can extend the leg and do a circle with the leg extended. But for today, we'll start in tabletop. So we want to open up in the hips, make a circle, and then come back to our starting position. What we want to be mindful of here is keeping the hips level. So if I make a really big circle, am I bringing that hip forward? If that's the case, we want to make the circle smaller. So let's draw the abs in, open up, and circle around. We'll do 3 in each direction. So open up to the side and circle around. Open up to the side, circle around, side and around. Let's draw it in and around, in and around, in and around. Let's extend that leg, bring the other leg up. Let's start again. So we're going to open out to the side for 3. So open and around, and open and around, open and around. Now let's go inward. So in and around. You can place your hands on your hips if you feel like this will help you keep your hips level. The big thing for me is drawing my abs in to help create stability through there. In and around, and in and around. Let's place that leg down. Okay, we'll sit up from here and go into side lying. So we'll go into side kick. So you can start by lying on your right side. The legs can be slightly in front of you. This will help create more stability. We're going to be taking that top foot, put it hip distance apart. I'm flexing the foot first. You can have your hands on your hips. So leg is up, hip distance apart. We're going to go forward for 2 counts. We'll go forward, forward, back to starting position. Let's do this 5 on each side. So forward, forward, and back. Draw the abs in. Forward, forward, and back. Forward, forward, back. So we exhale, exhale, and inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Okay, let's go to the other side. So lying on our forearm, the leg is extended. Bring that top leg up, about hip distance apart. Flex that foot. I'm gonna hold my hip here, and we'll go forward for 2. 1, 2, back to that starting position. Draw the abs in. We don't wanna be losing that engagement. Forward, forward, and back. Forward, forward, back. Forward, forward, and back. Forward, forward, back. Forward, forward, and back. Great. Let's stay on the side. We'll do one more side lying exercise. While we're here, let's bring our legs into one long line. I'm placing my hand on my hip again. We bring one leg up, we bring the other one to meet it, and come back down. You'll feel this through the inner thigh. The big thing here is we don't want to be rocking back and forth in the hips. That's where that pelvic stability comes in. Bring that leg up to about hip distance apart. Bring the other one to meet it and come back down. Again, leg comes up, other one meets it, and we come back down. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. It can be hard to focus on the abdominals when we're focusing on the leg work, getting the other leg to meet it. I will notice that in myself that I'll pop open in the ribs, so try to keep those engaged as you do that. Let's go to the other side. So we're in one long line. We bring the leg up, we bring the other one to meet it, and draw back down. Again, leg comes up, other one comes to meet it, and comes back down. Up, meet it, and down, and up. Down, last one, up and down. Okay, so from here, let's get on our hands and knees in a quadruped position. So that's where we have our hands underneath our shoulders and our knees underneath our hips. Our feet are hip distance apart. Your toes are gonna be curled under. We'll breathe in, draw the abs in, exhale. Let's come up. So we're up just a few inches. We'll hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. You might be feeling that in your shoulders and your quads as well. Breathe in again. Exhale, draw the abs in. Let's come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and come down. Let's do one more. Breathe in. Exhale, draw the abs in. Let's come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back down. Now we will make that more challenging. So we're going to take the foot off the floor. So breathe in. Exhale, draw the abs in. Let's come up. We're keeping that pelvis level. So if we had a little book, we wouldn't be coming down, dropping the hips as we bring the feet up. That's where it gets more challenging. So let's bring the right foot up. Feeling it now in the left quad quite a bit. Draw the abs in here. Let's switch feet. Trying to keep the pelvis level the whole time. You can see how much your abs have to work here. Why do your abs have to work? What we also try not to do is to arch in the back. So the abs are really supporting your spine here. So let's come back down. We'll do that again and try to lift up 10 times total, so 5 on each foot. If that feels too challenging on your shoulders, you can just simply work on coming up and then coming back down. Coming up and back down. If you're up for the challenge, we can alternate taking one foot off and then the other foot off and alternating right and left. So let's breathe in. Exhale, draw the abs in. Let's come up and let's lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good. Let's stretch the arms out. I know it's very shoulder heavy. That's part of why I like it. I like working my shoulders. Okay, so from here, we'll come back down. Toes are curled under. This time we're gonna come up, we're gonna tap the toe in the middle and then come back. So we'll do that 5 on each side. We'll come down between each of them. So let's come back up and then let's tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, come down. And again, breathe in. Exhale, draw the abs in. Let's go back up and let's tap. 1, 2, 3, draw the abs in. 4, 5, and come back down. Good. Let's stretch the arms out. Okay, so the last exercise we'll do here is side kick. This is a more advanced exercise, so we'll start with an easier modification for it. So we want the knees underneath the hips. We're gonna be resting on our right arm. The hand is underneath the shoulder, so you don't wanna be going like this. So stay right on top. Before we begin, we wanna keep all this as stable as we can, and we're simply just lifting up the leg. So to begin, we're gonna breathe in. Exhale, draw the abs in. We're ready to go. And lift up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, let's go to the other side. Hands underneath the shoulder, knee is underneath the hip. We have that leg extended. Exhale, draw the abs in. And let's lift up for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Let's come down. Okay, so from here we'll just do a few stretches. Let's bring our left arm up. We're gonna go to the side, place our hand down, and we're gonna reach and do a side bend. Breathing in, exhale, and again, breathe in, and exhale. Arm comes up. Let's go to the other side. Breathe in, and exhale. Breathe in, and exhale. Okay, so we'll just do one stretch from here. We're going to do a mermaid stretch. So we're gonna place one leg in front, one leg behind. So we have that openness in the hips here, and then the back leg is internally rotated. Place one hand on the mat. The other arm is gonna come up, and we're gonna side bend here. So let's bend to the side. Take a few breaths. And reach up. Let's take 3 breaths to the other side. So coming over. Good, reach up. Let's switch legs. So feeling now that openness through the other leg, that's externally rotated, opening up in the hips, and then the back leg is internally rotated. So you can pick a side, come up, stretch over. Try to relax any tension that you feel in the hips that you're resisting that movement. Let's come back up, and now we stretch to the other side. Come back up, and you're all set. Thank you so much for joining me. Please click subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.